Did you know that one small daily habit could quietly erase the risk of 90% of the diseases we fear most? It sounds unbelievable, but more and more research is confirming what ancient traditions have known for centuries. Your health isn't just about your genes or medications, it's about your daily habits. Especially after the age of 60, we're often told what not to do. Don't lift that. Don't forget your pills. Don't strain yourself. But what if, instead of being told what not to do, you were shown a few simple things you can do, things that might restore your memory, reduce your cancer risk, clean your blood vessels, and even brighten your mood? This isn't about miracle drugs or expensive machines. It's about 6 incredibly simple habits that most people overlook. But done daily, they can unlock some of the body's most powerful healing systems. Whether you're dealing with high blood pressure, memory issues, or just want to feel like yourself again, these 6 habits could change everything. So if you're tired of watching your energy slip away with each passing year and wondering if that's just how aging works, stay with me. Let's begin. Habit number 1, morning hydration. The first habit is so simple, yet so powerful: drink a full glass of water as soon as you wake up. You might be shocked at how this tiny act can make a big difference, especially after 60. Think about it, your body just went 6 to 8 hours with no water. Your brain, joints, blood vessels, kidneys, they're all dry and sluggish when you wake up. That mild dehydration triggers a whole chain of issues: slower digestion, thicker blood, brain fog, and inflammation. Why does this matter for things like memory, cancer, or heart health? Because dehydration affects your circulation, your detox systems, and your brain function. Studies have even linked chronic dehydration to kidney stones, urinary infections, and cancers like bladder and colorectal cancer. But here's the good news: simply drinking 1 or 2 glasses of clean water in the morning can instantly get your body back on track. It boosts your metabolism, flushes out toxins, and helps your blood flow more easily. For older adults with stiff joints or morning aches, this alone can make waking up feel less like a struggle. I once knew an 82-year-old man named Harold. His doctor told him he was on the edge of high blood pressure. Instead of overhauling everything, Harold started with one change: he drank a tall glass of water first thing every morning. He waited 10 minutes before his coffee. That's it. 3 months later, his blood pressure improved, his energy returned, and even his memory felt sharper. He'd laugh and say, "Turns out I wasn't getting old, I was just dried out." Sometimes the solution isn't complicated, it's just ignored. So before you reach for a pill or schedule another appointment, ask yourself, did I give my body what it needed this morning? A single glass of water might not feel powerful, but done daily, it absolutely is. Habit number 2, daily brisk walking. The second habit that could help reduce the risk of 90% of diseases is as basic as it gets: walking. Not running. Not lifting weights. Not climbing stairs like a Navy SEAL. Just walking, briskly, and with purpose, every single day. It might sound too simple, but walking is one of the most powerful things you can do for your health. Especially after 60. Why? Because walking isn't just movement, it's circulation. It gets your heart pumping, your lungs working, your joints moving, and your blood flowing. Even a 15 to 30-minute brisk walk engages your muscles, stabilizes blood sugar, lowers blood pressure, and improves oxygen delivery to your brain. But here's something most people don't realize: walking also protects your memory. Research has shown that seniors who walk regularly have a larger hippocampus, the part of the brain responsible for memory. And not just long-term memory, but the kind you use every day, remembering names, appointments, or where you left your keys. So if you're struggling with low energy, forgetfulness, or just feeling a little off, walking might be the missing piece. It doesn't cost a thing, but it gives back so much. When blood flows freely to your brain, your neurons stay well-fed, well-oxygenated, and more active. This helps your memory, mood, and focus. But what about cancer? Of course, walking doesn't cure cancer, but daily, intentional movement has been shown to reduce the risk of several types, including colon, breast, and endometrial cancers. That's because it helps balance your hormones, strengthens your immune system, and reduces inflammation, which is the kind of environment cancer loves to grow in. But here's the key: your walk needs to be intentional. A slow stroll through the grocery store doesn't count. You want to swing your arms and walk briskly enough to get slightly out of breath but still be able to talk. If you can do it outside, even better. The sunlight and fresh air bring extra mental and physical benefits. But if you're indoors, that's perfectly fine, too. The habit matters more than the setting. Let me tell you about Carol. She was 76 when she began walking daily. Her doctor suggested it after noticing high cholesterol. At first, she only managed 5 minutes around the block. But within a few months, not only had her cholesterol improved, she was sleeping better, smiling more, and even doing crossword puzzles again. She had stopped those because of brain fog. Walking cleared her mind in more ways than one. There's also a mental benefit here. Daily walking gives you a sense of control, a quiet kind of power. In a world that often takes things away as we age, mobility, energy, independence, walking gives something back. So if you haven't already, make this a part of your daily rhythm. No gym needed. No fancy clothes. Just your 2 feet and a bit of commitment. If you're still with me and finding these insights valuable, drop a number 2 in the comments so I know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Your support helps us keep creating helpful content for you. Now let's move forward. Habit number 3, deep breathing and mindful stillness. Among all the habits we overlook, this one might surprise you the most, but it's also one of the most powerful: deep breathing and mindful stillness. That's right. Just sitting quietly, breathing deeply, and allowing your mind to settle for a few minutes each day can create massive changes in your health. It can lower blood pressure, reduce inflammation, strengthen your immune system, and even support memory. Let's break it down. When you take slow, deep breaths, not shallow chest breathing, but full breaths into your belly, you activate something called your parasympathetic nervous system. It's also known as the rest and repair system. This lowers stress hormones like cortisol, slows your heart rate, and reduces inflammation, which is at the root of most chronic illnesses, including arthritis, heart disease, and even Alzheimer's. Many seniors walk around with low-grade stress all the time. Even if life seems calm on the outside, your body can still be on high alert, worrying about health, family, money, or just feeling alone. That hidden stress builds up inside and shows up in your blood vessels, your immune system, and the memory center of your brain. But here's the beauty of deep breathing: it breaks that cycle. Just 5 to 10 minutes a day of slow breathing can reset your body's entire stress response. Try this simple pattern: breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, and breathe out slowly for 4 seconds. That's it. Do it every day, and it will start to change how your body reacts to stress. Now add in a bit of mindfulness, no complicated meditation required. Just noticing your thoughts without judging them. When you pair mindfulness with breathing, you give your brain a much-needed mental shower, clearing out the clutter and tension that build up during the day. Let me share Frank's story. He was 82 and had been battling high blood pressure for over 10 years. Medication helped, but it left him tired and cranky. His granddaughter introduced him to deep breathing and mindful stillness. He was skeptical but gave it a shot, just 10 minutes every morning before breakfast. 2 months later, not only had his blood pressure improved, but he also felt calmer and sharper and even started reading again, something he hadn't done in years. This isn't magic. It's simple biology. Deep breathing stimulates your vagus nerve, a major communication line between your brain and your organs. When activated, it improves digestion, steadies your heartbeat, and reduces inflammation across your entire body. It might feel like you're doing nothing, just sitting and breathing. But in reality, you're sending a powerful message to your entire system: you're safe, you're okay, and you can heal. So if you've never tried this before, don't worry. You can start today. No special tools, no special place. Just your breath, and a few quiet moments to yourself. Just sit. Breathe slowly. And be kind to yourself. Let your mind wander. Let your body settle. And notice something: how, day by day, your mind begins to clear, your tension begins to soften, and your energy starts to return. This one habit, practiced consistently, becomes the foundation for everything else. It's what allows the other habits to work better. It quiets the internal noise so your body can finally do what it was designed to do: repair, restore, and thrive. Now, let's move on. Habit number 4, cold water exposure. I know, this one might sound a little extreme at first. But it's one of the most surprising and effective habits in the world of healing and longevity. And the best part? It's simple. Cold water exposure. No, we're not talking about ice baths or jumping into freezing lakes. A quick rinse in cool water, even just splashing your face and arms, can spark a powerful healing response throughout your body. Here's what happens. When your skin comes into contact with cold water, your body experiences a controlled stress response. Your blood vessels tighten, then relax, improving circulation. Your heart rate slows. And your body releases norepinephrine, a natural chemical that fights inflammation and boosts your mood and mental clarity. It's like giving your body a gentle wake-up call. Our ancestors were constantly exposed to changing temperatures. Their bodies were trained to adapt. But modern life, with air conditioning, heated homes, cozy blankets, and long hot showers, has made us a little too comfortable. Over time, that comfort reduces our resilience. Cold water resets that. It helps strengthen your cardiovascular system, trains your body to respond better to stress, and even activates your lymphatic system, helping flush out toxins. And here's the best part: studies show that people who practice short, regular cold exposure have lower inflammation, stronger immunity, and even fewer symptoms of depression. Now I know what some of you might be thinking: I'm in my 70s. You're not getting me into a cold shower. And you don't have to. You can start small. Just end your warm shower with 15 seconds of cool water. Or try splashing your face and hands with cold water in the morning. What matters isn't intensity, it's consistency. Take Gloria, for example. She was 76 and dealing with stiff joints and constant brain fog. Her grandson suggested cold rinses. She laughed and said, "That's for young people." But eventually, she gave it a try: 30 seconds of cool water at the end of her shower. It wasn't comfortable at first. But after just 2 weeks, she noticed something. Her knees felt looser. Her thinking was sharper. And surprisingly, her mood felt lighter. "It's like I shocked myself awake," she said. "Not just my body, but my emotions too." That's what cold water does. It shakes us out of our slump. It gently reboots systems that may have grown sluggish with age. For older adults, that kind of stimulation is gold. Because your body doesn't need punishment, it just needs a nudge. And cold water is one of the gentlest nudges we have. Here's something else: cold exposure increases something called brown fat, a healthy kind of fat that helps regulate blood sugar and body temperature and burns energy. For seniors concerned about weight or diabetes, that's a real bonus. So the goal isn't to prove how tough you are. It's about being curious. Try it for a week. A 20-second rinse. A splash of cold water to the face before breakfast. Watch how your body responds, how your energy shifts, your circulation improves, and your mind clears. Sometimes the path to healing isn't about doing more, it's about returning your body to what it was made for. Cold water reconnects us to that rhythm. It's not about discomfort. It's about vitality. If you're still watching and finding value in this video, please comment number 4 below so I know you're here. And don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell icon, that way, you won't miss the next tip. Your support helps us keep making content that informs and inspires. Now, let's keep going. Habit number 5, deep breathing rituals. Most people think of breathing as automatic. Inhale. Exhale. Repeat. But what if I told you that how you breathe, especially after age 60, could either be feeding disease or fighting it? This next habit is quietly powerful. And yet, so simple. Deep, intentional breathing. And no, we're not talking about complicated yoga or hour-long meditation sessions. Just a simple daily ritual. 5 to 10 minutes a day. That's it. When you slow your breathing, deep into your diaphragm, not just your chest, your entire nervous system calms down. Blood pressure drops. Cortisol levels fall. Inflammation reduces. And your body's immune defenses grow stronger. That's not theory, that's biology. This one habit can improve memory, reduce the risk of stroke, and even sharpen focus. And it's completely free. Let's be honest, many older adults live with constant low-grade stress. Even if your day looks calm, your mind may still be carrying worry about health, money, or loneliness. That hidden stress piles up. But deep breathing gives your system a reset. It tells your body, you're safe now. You can rest. Pair that breathing with a few moments of quiet awareness, just noticing your thoughts without judgment, and you've given your brain a mental cleanse. A way to clear the fog and regain clarity. When your sleep becomes consistent and restful, it becomes easier for your body to reach that deep, healing stage of rest. And that's not all, important hormones like melatonin and cortisol become better balanced. Melatonin helps you fall asleep naturally, while cortisol supports energy, alertness, and immune strength. But when they're out of sync, you end up feeling tired during the day but wide awake at night, a frustrating cycle many seniors know all too well. By committing to a steady bedtime routine, you send a message to your body, you're safe. You know what to expect. That sense of predictability reduces stress, which is good news for your heart, your digestion, and your overall well-being. In fact, some research suggests that irregular sleep patterns may be just as harmful as not getting enough sleep at all. So where do you start? Pick a bedtime that allows for 7 to 8 hours of rest, and feels natural to your body. Set a consistent wake-up time and stick to it, even if you had a rough night. Avoid heavy meals and screen time at least an hour before bed. And try creating a wind-down ritual, maybe soft music, light stretching, or a calming book. Over time, your body will begin to recognize these cues and gently guide you into deeper sleep. This habit may not seem flashy, but it's foundational. Because when your sleep is steady, your brain works better, your heart pumps stronger, your mood lifts, and your body finally gets the chance to repair and recharge. It's like pressing a reset button on your health, every single night. No pills required. If you're still watching and found this tip valuable, go ahead and comment number 6 below to let me know you're still with us. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss out on future videos. Your support truly helps us keep creating content that informs and uplifts. Now let's wrap things up. Final thoughts. If you've made it this far, you're not just curious about health. You're committed to it. You're the kind of person who chooses to live with intention, one day at a time. We've talked about 6 simple habits today. And while each of them may seem small on its own, together they form a powerful foundation, one that can reshape how you live the rest of your life. These aren't trends or quick fixes. They're sustainable, proven, and deeply rooted in both science and lived wisdom. And here's the truth, as we grow older, we actually gain more power to choose how we want to live. The world often tells us what we can't do, what we've lost, or what's too late. But that's not the full story. Many of the healthiest, most vibrant seniors are the ones who chose to take small daily steps in a better direction. Not because they wanted to chase youth, but because they wanted to honor the life they still have. That's what these habits are really about. Reclaiming your energy, restoring your clarity, and rediscovering your dignity, one simple step at a time. You might be wondering, can I really do this? And my answer is, yes. Absolutely. Start with just one habit. Maybe today, you decide to drink a glass of water first thing in the morning. Or take a short walk. Or go to bed at the same time tonight. These small shifts create momentum. And as you make these better choices, your body responds. Your mind becomes sharper. Your confidence begins to return. You'll start to feel more like yourself again, not the version shaped by illness or age, but the one rooted in strength, purpose, and presence. I've seen it happen, again and again. An 82-year-old man who started eating fermented foods and watched his digestion and mood improve. A woman who began daily stretching and felt her stiff joints begin to loosen. People who thought they were too old to change, and then changed everything. So if you've ever doubted your ability to bounce back, let me remind you. Your body is designed to heal. Your brain is capable of rewiring. And your spirit, no matter what you've been through, is still strong. The real question isn't whether change is possible. It's, will you give yourself permission to try? You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be willing. Willing to listen to your body. Willing to be kind to yourself. That's where true transformation begins. So as you move forward, carry this with you. You have more control over your health than you think. And every time you choose one of these simple habits, you're casting a vote for the future you want, a future with less pain, more clarity, and deeper joy. Thank you so much for spending this time with us. We'd love to hear from you, so please leave a comment below and tell us one thing you learned today, and how you plan to use it in your life. Reading your stories and thoughts encourages us more than you know. If this video helped you, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone you care about. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care of yourself. You deserve it.